When you visualize it, you manifest it. What is a vision board? By now, I'm sure you've heard of one. You may have even created one for yourself, or you know someone who has created a vision board. A vision board is a visual tool used to bring your desires into your reality. The vision board can be created using many mediums, including electronic programs. You can also create a vision board using oak tag and foam boards as the foundation and add pictures, drawings, and text. There are unlimited possibilities to use to create the vision board tool. The purpose of a vision board is to activate the law of attraction, enabling you to pull things from your internal world into your physical experience. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever experienced getting a car or anything you'd never seen before? And then, because you or someone you know has the car or item, you begin to see it everywhere? This has happened to me plenty of times, and it is completely mind-boggling. This is actually the reticular activating system at work. The vision board works by activating the reticular activating system, which is, to sum it up in a nutshell, a filtering system in your brain which is responsible for programming your brain to the external stimuli you experience most often. The external stimuli we experience most often is bookmarked by our reticular activating system as being important information. The process of creating a vision board is one of the best ways to program the RAS. By creating a vision board, you deliberately are programming your brain to pay attention to the things you desire to see in your reality. The reticular activating system is also at work when you are able to hear your name being mentioned in a conversation. Let's say you're having a conversation on one side of the room and someone else is having a conversation on the other side of the room, and they mention your name. They don't have to be talking about you, but because you've been hearing that name referenced toward you for your entire life, it will cause you to be alarmed or at least alert of the fact that you heard your name somewhere else. And that's actually also the reticular activating system at work there. The law of attraction takes care of the rest for you. As you begin to increase your attention around a desire, you are building the energy momentum. When your attention grows around something, you begin to talk about it more. People start thinking about you when they think of a certain subject and may even share things with you because you mention these things to them, all of which creates energy momentum. When you energize something enough, you manifest that energy in your life. And this, my friends, is how your vision becomes your reality. So, what types of vision boards are there? There are many styles of vision boards. During the course of the self-study program in alignment with Shine, you create a vision board with 3 different themes and 1 blueprint as an outline for all of your themes. The 3 themes we will focus on are career, personal, and family. Next up, we'll talk about energizing your vision. There are 5 components that we focus on in our self-study program for energizing our vision: seeing, speaking, thinking, acting, and feeling. For the seeing component, we utilize the vision board as one of the techniques for getting the opportunity to see our vision on a daily basis, because it's really important to create an environment where you will see the things connected to your vision daily. You can place your vision board on your computer screensaver, your cell phone screensaver, on your bathroom or bedroom wall. your bathroom mirror, on the dashboard of your car as your Facebook cover photo. You can even place it on your door as you're exiting the house so that you can see it every time you leave, and on the entrance of your door, on the inside or the outside, so that you can see it every time you enter your home. Speaking. Words are very powerful. We have to let the universe in on the visions of our board through word. So speak about your vision often to supportive friends. And it's really important to talk about it with supportive friends because they will encourage you and definitely bounce positive ideas and affirm with you the manifestation of your vision. Make a song about your vision and sing it to yourself. You gotta keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward to your goals. Obstacles make you stronger. They build the strength so you'll last longer. Triumph is sure to come if you keep moving forward and press on. The reason I like making a song out of your vision board components is the way that music has such an effect on us as beings, and the rhythm of the music just stays within your vibrational pattern in such a powerful way. So you may even want to sing it to the tune of a song that's already really popular, because then every time that song comes on, then the memory that's programmed into your neurological system will spark the song that you created around your vision board, which is another way to energize your vision. Create affirmations and speak them daily. The subconscious mind is a powerful tool that, when programmed deliberately with things in line with your vision, can put your vision on autopilot. Using affirmations is one of the ways that you can speak your vision into existence. Affirmation literally means to make firm in your mind. Thinking. Replace your thoughts with the thoughts of your vision. Redirect undesired thoughts toward your affirmations, which will reprogram your subconscious mind. You can say things to yourself like, every day I take steps toward evolving and growing closer to my vision. I have a plan for my success as I journey through this experience. And so every day I get up and I work on my plan. I become more definitive in the development and creation of my plan. Acting. Be on purpose with your actions. Go where the vision leads you. Select activities based on those that are in line with your vision. So, for example, if you're an artist and someone invites you to an art seminar, you should go. And even if the opportunities that you get that are in alignment with your vision, if they don't automatically bring in green energy, like a dollar amount, you should still go, because there are going to be so many people who are there who have the energy momentum built around your vision, meaning they're thinking, speaking, and acting in ways that align with their vision on a daily basis. It's more likely that you're going to connect with people who are there who have a high energy momentum built around their vision already. So you should go so you can tap into some of that energy. The next way to energize your vision is the feeling component. I really love the feeling component because it charges you to tap into the sensation associated with experiencing the manifestation of your vision. So you want to generate the feeling associated with your vision. How would you feel when your vision manifests? Would you feel humble? Excited, loved, accomplished, peaceful, successful. So just think about something that makes you feel good. I always say when I wake up at the top of my day that today is someone's birthday. So let's celebrate, because I don't know about you, but for me on my birthday, I just feel so much more amazing. One of the things that I do often is I love to check my Facebook account on my birthday, because it's like the one of the best features ever is the birthday feature. Everybody knows your birthday because Facebook reminds them that it's your birthday. So they get an opportunity to send you a line or two just to say happy birthday. You want to tap into something, that's my example, but something that makes you jump out of bed and get excited about your vision. Next, we're going to talk about how to actually create an effective vision board. To make your vision board effective, use a theme and keep the board simple. Creating a vision board starts way before you get to the actual board. The process begins in your mind with your desire. Set your mind on the project being a magical adventure, one that will transform your entire life. So have fun. Enjoy the journey as you gather the components of your vision board. As you gather the components of your vision board throughout the self-study program, be fully aware and conscious during your collection process. Give thanks for the receipt of each component way before you see it manifest in your life. Listen to some music. When you sit down to create your vision board, play a specific theme of music that makes you feel happy and inspired. This will program your mind to be excited about the adventure. Go beyond your current conditions. Your vision should scare you a bit, as the components on the vision board are going to take you out of your comfort zone and into your destiny. Have fun with the creativity part. Be creative. If certain colors spark certain feelings within you, keep within the theme of those colors, as colors do have a vibrational effect on our being. Keep your vision board organized and balanced. Create a specific pattern for your board, one that is easy for your mind to process. And, of course, ask yourself questions. What are some key areas that you would like to see developed in your life? During our program, we focus on cause and effect. The effect happens as a result of the implementation of the causes. We begin with the effects because it's easier to start with the destination and work on the travel arrangements once you know where you're going. Effects are related to our deepest desired outcome, what we'd like to achieve. Be specifically general when thinking about your effects, because this helps you flow better and open up to the unlimited possibilities. Let's take a look at how to be specifically general when creating your effects. So, remember we talked about in our program, we address career and personal and family when creating our vision boards. So, to be specifically general about your career, you want to leave yourself open to the unlimited possibilities so that you tap into creativity, but you also want to be very specific in terms of what your desired outcome is within your career. So here's an example of how we do that. A career that allows you to live a happy, balanced life, making enough money to fulfill your desires and beyond. So that pretty much covers it. You got to be happy in the career. It has to cause you to generate enough revenue, right? Or resources. If you're not really dealing with green energy, resources is ultimately what we're looking to obtain, right? And give back out. So that's something that you could say. And you could also add in there maybe a career that allows you to give back. The next one, the effect of obtaining a strong, healthy body that is energized and full of life. So that would be in our personal vision board theme. It pretty much covers everything in terms of your physical structure. Energy, strong, healthy, means you want everything to be functioning pretty much on the level of homeostasis, well-being. And then for family, we generally specifically stated that we would like a strong home foundation with people who communicate effectively and work together in supporting one another's purpose. So with this particular component, I would be very definitive in the area of effective communication, because one person's idea of effective communication may be different from another person's idea of effective communication. So effective communication, you want to define what that means within your structure. And for me and for us, effective communication means that when you communicate something, the person who you're communicating with is listening, they're processing the information, and then they work to apply some of the solutions that will help bring about whatever the communication was looking to achieve. So if you'd like in your home to have more organization, and the person that you're communicating with is not necessarily, could use a little strength in the area of organization, then you might want to say, I'd like more organization in our home, so I've set up this system and I'd like for us to follow it. The person would respond in kind that, okay, I'm working on, let's say, I'm working on to keep it in alignment with progression. I'm working on organization, and I will learn more. I'm open to learning more about your system, and will look to implementing it in my practices and my new habits every day. Okay? So that would be an example of effective communication, is you communicate, and then whatever it is you're communicating about, your desired goal is achieved, whether it is for someone to just listen to you, or whether it is for you to a change to occur within your home structure.
Now, let's talk about the causes. We've determined where we are going very clearly and specifically, but general enough to allow for divine design. Now, let's talk about how we're going to get to our destination.
The cause is the travel arrangements necessary to get to the destination. Causes are related to how we energize our vision. As a result of us seeing, speaking, thinking, acting, and feeling the energy around our vision, we create this into our reality. So some of the causes that create the effects we talked about are focus. If you're focused on your vision every day by taking the steps, going to the classes that are necessary to keep you in alignment with your vision, then it's going to affect the change that you'd like to see or the development in your career. Preparation, same thing. If you organize your affairs in such a manner, you're clearing the space to receive, you'll know where everything is, and you'll be able to save a lot of time and money because things are organized. Consistency. You want to do the things that are going to bring you closer to the effects as often as you possibly can. Every day, as often times a day as you possibly can, so that you generate the habit on a neurological level and within your overall vibrational being. And then patience. It takes time. You plant the seeds, they germinate, and then you water them every day and you watch them grow. So these are some of the causes that will initiate and then manifest the effects in your life. Let's talk about next how to nurture the vision. Nurturing your vision can be likened to gardening. There's dirt, there's seeds, there's water, cultivation, and weeds. As you work to nurture your vision, we want to be mindful regarding seeing experiences as good and bad. Instead, I like to look at the experiences that manifest on the journey as desire and contrast, with desire obviously being the more favorable of the two, and contrast being the turning point of the two. The thing, experience, or manifestation that makes you more deliberate in your creative process. It awakens you to what you don't want so that you can be clear about what you do want. Once we embrace the contrast, because we already know that we're so fully willing to accept the desire, but once we embrace the contrast, it diminishes the power the contrast has over us and our ability to move forward. In our vision garden, we call that contrast the dirt. So, first, let's start with dirt. Dirt is very similar to what I like to call the challenges. It's to be expected. Developing a vision requires training because you're building a whole new muscle. It should scare you. Fear means you are embarking on uncharted territory. You're going where you haven't gone before. So, this is a healthy fear. Often our visions grow out of frustration, discontentment, or the identification of the room for improvement in our current conditions. This dirt is absolutely necessary. It's necessary to facilitate the growth of the vision. It causes us to seek out and search for another or a better way. When we are in darkness, what do? We search for the light switch. That's right. For many of us, if there was no darkness, aka dirt, we would stay where we are because we are content and comfortable. Because our purpose here is for us to evolve, dirt comes along to encourage us to grow. So if things are getting a little dirty, celebrate. Roll up your sleeves and do your happy dance. Because we have to change our perspective about challenges so that they can do their job. What we know of as a challenge or obstacles are actually piles of dirt needed for our seeds within us to grow. What are some examples of dirt, formerly known as challenges? Some of the ones that I, came up with are emotions, anger, frustration, sadness, confusion, dissatisfaction, external factors, people's opinions, bills, problems that seem to have no solutions. If you shift your perspective about these things and look at the dirt, aka challenges, as an opportunity to grow, you'll grow, and so will your vision. Every new idea that has manifested is as a result of someone seeking growth or change in their environment. Now let's talk about the seeds, the planting. Many of the seeds I like to look at are planning. Okay, this generates ideas and develops solutions for how to deal with the dirt. Preparing, expect the crop to produce. Create a checklist of what you will need to get ready. And set your intentions for your day. Be specific with one thing you want to get accomplished as soon as you start your day. And then water. Yes, how do you water your seeds? You network. Okay, networking creates opportunities. It keeps the garden growing. And then complete at least one item on the checklist every day. That's all a part of watering. Next, there's cultivating. So, after you've done all of that, you're watering and everything, there are some things that you have to do on a daily basis, like organize. Keep your vision organized. This will allow you to find your crop easily. So, create a system and stick to it. There's going to be certain components like your computer files, for example. Every day, as your vision starts to grow, as you start to think of different ideas, you're pulling energy into your environment, you're meeting new people, you're going to get a overflow of information. You're going to get business cards, you're going to have computer files and stuff. Arrange the stuff every day. Just take some time and sit and arrange everything neatly. This actually creates a nice pause in between the idea manifesting and the thinking of the idea and then the manifestation of the idea. So that's something you can do during your waiting time. It's something that's very necessary, and it'll give you something to focus on while the seeds are germinating. Sacrifice. This is one you can take kind of lightly, I think. There are some sacrifices that you have to make, but sacrifice just seems like it's a very heavy word. So, I just like to use as sacrifice. Instead of saying sacrifice, like just being specific about what you're doing, being intentional about where you're going. Everything is basically aligning with your vision. And eventually, this is not going to be a sacrifice. This is going to be fun. So the new places that you're going to be going to and the new things that you're going to be engaging in, they're going to become a part of your habit. You're going to enjoy them. So it's not necessarily a sacrifice. It's more like a reprogramming, a specific reprogramming. You basically are going to be removing any activity, habit, or energy that's not in alignment with your vision. Practicing yoga and meditation help us to identify these areas that are no longer serving us by putting us in touch with your true selves, increasing your awareness. Now let's talk about the weeds. As you're gardening, and with any garden, weeds will be more prevalent to you, especially when you have identified what it is that you're really looking to create. You'll identify what the weeds are, and you'll know that you don't want them in your garden. So create an effective system for getting ahead of things that no longer serve you, like doubt and fear. Identify the sensations associated with fear and doubt. Know what they feel and look like so that when they come up, you have a system for effectively redirecting your energy toward having faith and confidence. Research. Educate yourself more about the process you are undertaking to increase your confidence. The final tip for nurturing your garden is staying connected to your support system. Your support system is a person, group, or method you use to help you keep growing when the dirt piles up and in between the levels on the journey. Your support system is inspiring, encouraging, and enlightening. I'm really excited for you and this journey that you're undertaking in developing an effective vision board. Until next time, and always be well.